Alright. Think we're ready. Alright, I'm gonna play Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy because, you know, I'm gonna start a new game. I'm gonna start a new game. I got my YouTube in the background, okay, because I just got a new mouse pad, and because my old mouse pad was tiny, and I hate it. Here, I'll get a picture, or get it and show you, because it's hard to tiny. This was my old mouse pad that I tried to play this game with, and then actually I can't take it out because it's on my computer a little bit, but this is my new mouse pad. So, yeah. Alright. Let's go. Let's start. I'm pretty much haven't done anything, so I'm just going to start a new game. Like, I'm pretty much at the beginning, but I want to hear Bennett Foddy's beautiful voice again. So yeah, new game. We're starting a new game. Okay, we're here. Let's start. I'm the best at this game ever, bro. I have such a huge mouse pad.
There's no feeling more intense than starting over. If you deleted your homework the day before it was due, as I have, or if you left your wallet at home and you have to go back after spending an hour in the commute. If you won some money at the casino and then put all your winnings on red but it came up black. If you got your best shirt dry cleaned before a wedding and then immediately dropped food on it. If you won an argument with a friend and then later discovered that they just returned to their original view. Starting over is harder than starting up. If you're not ready for that, like if you've already had a bad day, then what you're about to go through might be too much. Feel free to go away and come back. I'll be here. Alright, thanks for coming with me on this trip. I'll understand if you have to take a break at any point. Just find a safe place to stop and quit the game. And don't worry, I'll save your progress always, even your mistakes. This game is a homage to a free game that came out in 2002 titled Sexy Hiking. The author of that game was Jazzuo, a mysterious Czech designer who was known at the time as the father of B games. And B games are rough assemblages of found objects. Designers slap them together very quickly and freely, and they're often too rough and unfriendly to gain much of a following. They're built more for the joy of building them than as polished products. In a certain way, Sexy Hiking is the perfect embodiment of a B game. It's built almost entirely out of found and recycled parts, and it's one of the most unusual and unfriendly games of its time. In it, your task is simply to drag yourself up a mountain with a hammer. And that act of climbing, in the digital world or in real life, has certain essential properties that give the game its flavor. No amount of forward progress is guaranteed. Some cliffs are too sheer or too slippery. And the player is constantly, unremittingly in danger of falling and losing everything.
That sounds like the game.
Anyway, when you start Sexy Hiking, you're standing next to this dead tree that blocks the way to the entire rest of the game. It might take you an hour to get over that tree, and a lot of people never got past it. You prod and you poke at it, exploring the limits of your reach and your strength, trying to find a way up and over. And there's a sense of truth in that lack of compromise. Most obstacles in video game worlds are fake. You can be completely confident in your ability to get through them once you have the correct method or the correct equipment or just by spending enough time. In that sense, every pixelated obstacle in Sexy Hiking is real.
Well, I mean,
the obstacles in Sexy Hiking are unyielding, and that makes the game uniquely frustrating. But I'm not sure Jazzuo intended to make a frustrating game. The frustration is just essential to the act of climbing, and it's authentic to the process of building a game about climbing. A funny thing happened to me as I was building this mountain. I'd have an idea for a new obstacle, and I'd build it, test it, and it would usually turn out to be unreasonably hard. But I couldn't bring myself to make it easier. It already felt like my inability to get past the new obstacle was my fault as a player rather than as a builder. Imaginary mountains build themselves from our efforts to climb them, and it's our repeated attempts to reach the summit that turns those mountains into something real.
That's fair. That's pretty deep, Bennett, Foddy, not gonna lie. Some nice music you got playing in the background. Some nice smooth jazz. God dang it. Stop. 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 I'm just gonna climb the mountain. Climb the mountain.
Oh, you just lost a lot of progress. That's a
Yes,
deep
Bennett,
frustration,
Foddy, I
a real
understand.
punch in the gut.
Sheesh.
Oof, sorry about that.
Oh, yes, Bennett, Foddy, it's absolutely fine. I'm not mad at all. So I don't know why I'm so pissed. It gives me something to do since there are probably literally 0 viewers watching right now, and there probably will never be any viewers watching unless I make it, but I probably won't because I'm not that good at anything. I play video games on the internet. Sometimes I make fun of people. Which I got a big Ed video on the way. Look
Oh,
forward
it
to
happened
that.
again. Keep on trying. Don't let it get to you.
Thanks, Foddy. You're so nice. You're the nicest person ever. Please stop. Please help me. Give me God mode cheats. Let me fly. Get rid of gravity, please. No. No! 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 Why? Why are we still here just to suffer? Ooh, nice nipples, dude. You have some epic nipples. I don't have a second screen, by the way. I only have one. So if anybody is watching, thanks, but I don't know. I can't see you and I can't read chat. Eventually I'll get more monitors, but now I only have one, so... Alright, this is about the farthest I've ever...
When you're building a video game world, you're building with ideas.
No.
And that can be like working with quickset cement. You mold your ideas into a certain shape that can be played with, and in the process of playing with them, they begin to harden and set until they're immutable, like rock. And at that point, you can't change the world, not without breaking it into pieces and starting fresh with new ideas.
Yep. No! Oh,
This thing
no.
that we call
No.
failure is not the falling down, but the staying down. Mary Pickford.
We're gonna be starting demolition on my house soon. So yeah, whenever we do that, I will have a big sledgehammer, just like this beautiful, beautiful man. And I will smash my computer screen in so hard that I will never, that it will break the wall behind it. Probably, with this game. How much it angers me. It makes my blood boil with rage. I am speed. I am the best at this game. I have the biggest mouse pad you ever saw. I have the biggest mouse pad you have ever seen. I'm not gonna be able to stream this for more than like 30 minutes. This is making me so angry right now. I have the largest mouse pad. So I watched the Joker movie recently. I know I'm like super late to watch it, but I don't really have any control of what movies I watch unless they're on Netflix or Hulu. But yeah, so I watched it. It was actually really good. I liked it. And all the media was like, oh, there's gonna be shooter, blah, blah, blah. Everything is bad, and this movie is a bad influence or whatever. It's really not. Like, if you haven't seen it yet, go see it. It's a great movie. Like, I really enjoyed it. It's a great movie. I really thought I was gonna hate Joker's origins, and also we got so many comic book movies that year, which is I think one of the reasons my parents didn't want to see it, because they didn't really care. They don't really care about what we watch, you know. Yeah, but or at least my mom doesn't. My dad hates that I watch anime. He's gonna say that he doesn't, but he does. I can tell. So yeah, but yeah, no. It's a really great movie. Like, it's not about what anybody thought it was gonna be about. Of like whatever, I don't remember the exact words, but they're like it's gonna be about shooting people and doing bad stuff and why it's right and why it's good and that you shouldn't go see it. It was not that at all. Like, it was so good. They really fleshed out all the characters, and it was just great. I'm not a movie review channel or whatever. I'm not gonna, do all that. But I'm just saying that it's great. But yeah, no, you should watch it. It's only like, I think it's like $4.99 to rent on, like Xfinity on demand. You can get it if you have like the HBO package on Hulu. You can watch it too. So my parents don't. That's why I didn't get to see it. So I'm just gonna pirate it somewhere because
You've done this part before. You know it's possible. Just do what you did the first time.
I really haven't though, Bennett Foddy. Like been on the same part for 15 minutes. It feels like it probably hasn't been that long, but I know this game is very hard.
My 4-year-old son's search history. Poop, diarrhea sounds, diarrhea, poop sounds. Yeah, this seems like some 4-year-old search history. I will say though, even though I'm turning
し Come on, Sadu, come on, Sadu, no, I say I won't be late till you've done that. She can't eat doesn't bokrai. Mosquito loaded, singing is really making my jaw feel stiff. So I'm not gonna talk for the next while because my jaw really feels stiff and I don't like it. My mouth feels so bad. I don't like it. I'm just gonna rinse my mouth.
I found something, but I'm not gonna tell you what because you'll tell me to stay away from it. Don't worry though, I'll be fine. Okay then, sounds good. This kid like snitched on himself, but didn't snitch on himself. All right, like that's the equivalent of going to somebody and being like, I have a secret, but I can't tell you. Okay? No, you want to tell me. All right, then that's why you're bringing this up. Let's not act coy about it. Let's just get juicy details. Update. Some kind of animal's egg. Right. I did tell him to stay away from it. Update. I just went to take a look outside and it's just a rock. My son insists it's either a snake egg or a dragon egg, but it's definitely a rock. He does not have to stay away from it, turns it out. Well, like father, like son, man. If even you thought it was an egg, you really blame
I
the kid.
hate
What?
this game.
A dragon egg?
Listen, alright? Once we get past that mine shaft part, which trust me, it's gonna take a while, I'm just gonna end the stream. Because honestly, this game is... I hate it. I hate it so much. I hate it, but I love it at the same time. Like... No.
I'm pregnant and I didn't sleep well, so we decided to try the second bedroom tonight. My son, 8 years old, wakes up bright and early as kids do, sees the master bedroom.
No.
My husband and I are sleeping in the second room. I
No.
wake up hearing him calling for us a little while away.
No.
Step out in the hallway to see if he's okay.
No.
Mind you, I'm only wearing a t-shirt
I
and woke him up.
have
He has some
the
random lady in our
largest
living room who is shocked.
mouse
He
pad.
apologizes, saying he said he couldn't find you and leaves quickly. He's probably confused and embarrassed to find some
No.
woman in her house.
No.
It turns out he walked
No.
all the way onto the beach to
No.
look for us. House is not on the beachfront before he checked the other bedroom. Oh my.
I am so close.
Oh my god. Imagine just stepping into your living room and like finding some lady sitting there
No.
looking at your like 3-year-old.
No.
You know,
No.
8-year-old.
No. I am so close. So, no. 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 No.
Better go to the beach.
I,
That's where my family
I'm
would
playing
go
this so
first.
late at night, and I probably
They've
shouldn't be,
always told me go to the
because
nearest aquatic
my
center to
parents
check
and
it
my
out.
siblings are all still
That's just an L on every
sleeping.
front, dude. The kid takes an L. The lady who had to awkwardly look at you half naked in the face and say, my bad, takes an L. That's just straight up taking an L. So you don't be so jealous, okay? When I was in kindergarten, I told my friends and other classmates that I had asthma. And then they all
It
proceeded
was
to take a couple steps away and ask me,
crappy. No.
no.
Get nasty over it, boy. Going down the road feeling bad. I'm going down the road feeling bad. Going down the road feeling bad, and I ain't going to be treated this way. Play them blues there, boyfriend.
caused me stress. I listen my entire life.
Let's go to town,
I
boy.
hate
Hey,
you so
buddy.
much, but at the same time, I love you for creating this amazing
Oh,
game.
no.
Please don't stop making games that are way too difficult to even attempt. Okay?
$10 shoe fits my feet. A $10 shoe fits my feet. $10 shoe fits my feet, and I ain't going to be treated this away. Going where the weather suits my clothes. I'm going where the weather suits my clothes. I'm going where the weather suits my clothes, and I ain't going to be treated this away.
I have to say, this is a pretty good soundtrack. I just want to hear Bennett Foddy's beautiful voice in it.
Round down, boy, round down.
My whole body just contracts and tenses up anytime I will just do anything like this. Like, it's really risky. Bennett frickin' Foddy. Bennett Foddy, I hate you. I hate you so much. I have like clinical anger issues too. It just makes everything even worse. Makes me
If you're in a wheelchair, just run. Oh, duh. Honestly, I think that would be terrifying. Just like imagine if old people were exclusively running everywhere. That's gonna be a no for me. Like I think that would honestly be
No.
a nightmare. Just boomers with their
We're not ending the stream till we get to the next area. We're not doing it. We're not ending the stream till we get to the next area, guys. We're not. We're not ending the stream. I don't care if I've been streaming for 84 years and it's, you know, and
The soul would have no rainbow, had the eyes no tears. John Vance Cheney.
Alright, I don't care if the earth is extinct and everyone is dead. I will have my dead body, my dead skeleton be playing this game until we get to the next part. And you know what? You know what? And then I'll finish the live stream. I will stop being live. I don't care if I get nuked, okay? We are going to get to that next section, or we are going, we're going to die doing it, okay? I am going to go, and I'm going
The
to
pain
go.
I feel now is
don't
the
care
happiness
for
I had
myself.
before. That's the deal. C.S. Lewis.
I don't care if it's 3 o'clock, if it's 6 o'clock in the morning, and I haven't slept all night. I will have been streaming that entire time, okay? And I will have completed this part, this entire bottom area, okay? The entire thing. And then I will stand up. I will high five everyone that is watching the stream, alright? You will all get a free high five, but only if you press the like button on the stream, okay? If you press the like button, you will get a high five from the next person you see. Yeah, I know, it's social distancing and all, and that we're not supposed to be touching each other, but you will actually get a high five from the next person you see. The only thing is, I haven't gotten them all tested for corona, so yeah, have fun with that. Alright? You will actually, if you press the like button, no joke, no scam, you will actually be allowed to go outside again, okay? You will be
I feel
allowed to
within
go
me a
outside.
peace above all earthly dignities, a still and quiet conscience. William Shakespeare.
That's deep. That's deep, Bennett Foddy, honestly, bro. Bennett Foddy? Deep? Alright, you pee-pee head, you pee-pee hole. We're back up here. We're back at it again. Alright? And this time we're gonna win. This time, now is the time. Now is the time. This game only came out 3 years ago, guys. Come on. Alright? It's a new game. This game only can't no. And then after we're done and after we beat this, I'm gonna go relax. I'm gonna go lay in bed and I'm gonna watch YouTube all night probably because I have a sleeping problem and I can't sleep. And I'll probably play my Xbox too. Yo, if anybody wants to join me on a GTA 5, bro, my gamer tag is EXSTREM space killer 0. Yeah, that's right. I spelled it like that because I was like 5 when I made it and I didn't know how to spell. But even as a 5-year-old playing Call of Duty, I was the sickest killer on the block, okay? Realistically, I made it when I was 5 and I don't have $10 to change it, so. Why do you have to change, why do you have to, like, buy a name change in, Xbox Live, you know? Like, that's bull crap. Like, in any other thing ever, you can change your name for free except Xbox. I'm not sure about PlayStation, because I don't play PlayStation. If you do, that's fine, I don't care. Actually, let me know. But yeah, no. What's the point of having to pay for, you know, changing your name? I've never had to do that on anything except for Xbox. I don't think I've ever paid the $10 to change that name. I had a weird name once a really long time ago. And then, like, yeah, a long time ago, I had this, I had a really weird name that was like one of the auto-generated ones. No, I actually entered that name. Because back then you could, because you had the randomly generated one that you got whenever you made an Xbox account. And then you also had you also had the one that you made the first time. And then you could change it once for free. And then it would cost you $10 afterwards. And ever since I was 5, for like literally 7 years, I've had the same gamer tag. Spelled wrong and stuff, and I don't even care. I get $10 a week now, so if I really wanted to, I could wait a week and I could, you know, I could wait a week and I could, change my gamer tag, but. Hi, mommy, boop, boop. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I don't wanna, I hate this game. Yo, if anybody also has like an all survival Minecraft server that they have, bro, I wanna join. Drop it down in the comments, dog, because I'm looking for a new Minecraft server to join, not gonna lie. Because I'm kind of bored playing single player all the time, and I don't have any friends that play Java. They all play Bedrock on an Xbox, and I'm like, bro, well, I can play Bedrock, but Java is just so much cooler, and I'm on my computer way more. Which actually, I have my Xbox moved in my room now. It used to be down in the living room, even though it was mine. Because my stepdad wanted to play it, but he said that I could put it in my room since he doesn't play it anymore. Quarantine, because quarantine time, haha. Raw XD. He actually works on cars, so I'm pretty sure he still works. Not 100%, but I'm like 99% sure that he still works. I think car repair is still a working thing, yeah. And everything's opening back up anyway, so at least in my state it is. I don't really know. I haven't been paying attention. It's been, you know, when did coronavirus started? March? It's been, you know, March for, it's been March, it's been a Wednesday on March for the last 3 months, so, yeah, COVID. It's because COVID. If anybody asks, this is the last week of school, by the way. So, like, yeah, I'm about to, like, move into being, you know, in between 6th and 7th grade. Sorry, I have a bug bite and I'm allergic to mosquitoes, so it's really swollen. But I'm about to be in like 7th grade next year with no send-off from 6th grade or anything. Like, usually we have this thing called step-up day where we like, well actually that's only when you're transferring schools, so never mind. But like, for like with no send-off or anything, we're just gonna be like gone, and I'm not gonna be able to see any of my friends again unless I like have them in contacts that I can text, which is like 2, maybe 3 of my friends. Like, and those aren't even like my best friends. Well, they're like in my best friends. They're 2 of like my 3, maybe 4 best friends. So they're actually like the good ones to talk to. I've actually, speaking of like friends and stuff, I've been trying to get in contact with a lot of my older friends that I haven't talked to in a long time. Like, I have this guy on Xbox that I knew that went to my school that he's in a grade above mine. So he'll be actually in 8th grade when we go back to school. But yeah. So yeah, I'm just like, so I've been trying to get in contact with those people and stuff, and I've called like 2 of them, and the other ones like won't message me back. Actually, I haven't messaged one of them yet. So yeah, I'll see what happens when I ask her. My crush still hasn't added me on Snapchat, so that's fair. Honestly, if you looked at the story time that I made about my embarrassing crush story, I think it's called, that I posted, it's fair. I wouldn't talk to me either, honestly. So yeah, that's that. But anyway, so like, I can't talk to like, and they're like my secondary best friends, like, cause you know you have your best friend, you have your best friend, and then you have like your best friends, and then you have like your friends, and then you have like your group or whatever. Yeah. So I'm just like part of like the anime weeb edgy group, and I've got like my best friend Joseph, and then I've got my best friends Alina and Caleb, which they're actually dating, by the way, so you know, that's, yeah. But I got like my best friends Caleb and, you know, Alina, and then I have, you know, and then I have and then I have like my friend group of Savannah, Camden, Ivan, you know, Wyatt. I don't know about Wyatt. I don't know. Friend group, but yeah, and yeah. So it's really like an AV is kind of like a secondary part of the friend group. So yeah. So yeah, that's just like, that's really like, yeah. And I only have contact with Alina, Caleb, and Savannah, but I haven't even phone number and I haven't texted her yet, so she probably like won't say anything or whatever when I text her, because me and Savannah used to be best friends. Like, we like were the only, she was like my only friend. I also have this friend who was named Izzy, who actually, she taught me how to read in 2nd grade, and she must have done a pretty dang good job, cause I am in like, I'm in like the honors class for English. So yeah, her name was Isabel, and she moved. Actually, she might even still live in this town. I heard rumors that she still lives here. She's just being homeschooled because she was like way smarter than all of us. She was like, she would have been like in the honors class too. And I have a B in that class. So yeah, I have like an 88% B, and I have an A in all my other classes. I'm also in advanced math. But yeah, no, and she was really close. She was my really close friend from like 2nd grade to like end of 4th grade. So like beginning of 2nd grade, end of 4th grade, we were like best friends. So yeah, we weren't even in the same, I think we were in the same class in 3rd grade. I don't really know. No, we weren't in the same class in 3rd grade. That's why. I don't even know if she was in our... No, she was there. She was in Miss Faith's class. So yeah, she was in actually a different class in 3rd grade, but we'd still hang out all the time on recess and stuff. And then we were in the same class again in 4th grade with my horrible teacher. I hate this teacher. I'm not going to go into it right now. Maybe that's a story for another day. But basically, if there was something, even like anything that even like didn't even break the rules, like were literally fine, but like she didn't like, was like the most horrible thing ever, and you would get like suspended. And if you said anything, or you wouldn't get like suspended, but like you'd get a talk with the principal. And I got in so much trouble in 4th grade, like I ended up getting suspended because of this retarded teacher, that I still hate to this day. But my 5th grade teacher was really nice. I love my 5th grade teacher. She was the best. Like, she was really supportive. Like, I barely got in trouble that year. Granted, it might just because I was able to hide it better, and because she was more chill about, like, don't sweat the small stuff or whatever. A little bit, but, like, she definitely changed my entire attitude. And I have 6 teachers, and I have another teacher in 6th grade. I have my math teacher, who I don't like. So yeah, like, let me tell you a story about her. I probably told this story before, but I'm gonna tell it again because it just came to mind. She, like, me and my friend Caleb were chilling. I've definitely told this story before, but I'm gonna tell it again because I think it has literally like no views. So yeah, I'm in math class, and I sit right next to Caleb in math class, right? Me, Caleb, my crush. Well, I don't remember what I named her. I'll have to look back at that video. Actually, I'm gonna come up with a new name for her. Andrea. Yes, Andrea. Yep, her name is Andrea. And so she was sitting there with one of my other friends that were, like, distantly in the friend group, but, like, not really. Like, she was only in the friend group because she sat next to us. By the way, this girl, Andrea, she sat with us, actually. She was in the group. She used to be in the group. Because there were, like, 2 anime groups. And she used to be in, like, both of them, because they both used to be combined. But then there was... I was actually in both of them. So it was the anime group with me, Michael, please come back. I miss you. I don't come back, please. And then me, and we were both in that, anime group. And our groups used to mingle a lot. I'd say they were definitely still 2 distinct groups, because Caleb and Michael really didn't get along. I don't know why, because all 3 of us are basically carbon copies of each other. So I don't know why they didn't get along, but they did. So, they didn't get along, so, like, they were still different, but, like, they mingled together a little bit, like, quite a little bit. Like, they would sit at the same lunch table sometimes. So, yeah, they would mingle a bit. But, so when the whole thing happened or whatever, well, actually, she found out a long time before this, because Michael told her. Right? That's why I love you, Michael, but, like, I don't like you, but at the same time, you're the worst person ever, and I hate you. So, yeah, he actually told her it was when she first found out. She didn't really believe it, but, like, she kind of did. And that's when it happened. The entire thing just ruptured, okay? And they, like, never mingled again. There were 2 distinct groups, which I was still in both groups. So, I mean, I really got away good, because I was still in both groups, and both of us would really hang out together. Like, I'd hang out with them at lunch, and then, like, I'd hang out with them at lunch, and I'd hang out with the other group in the morning, and the other group, the one that was bigger, was Alina and Caleb and stuff. We're gonna call them group, we're gonna call them Group Otaku and Group Weeaboo. Group Otaku was Andrea, Andrea and Michael, and then group Weeaboo will be, you know, Caleb, Savannah, Alina. You know, that's the second group. So I was actually part of both. But like I'd sit with, you know, team or group Weeaboo, you know, in the morning, and then group Weeaboo was in all my classes, and then I'd sit with the group Otaku at lunch, and then me and Andrea, which was part of group Otaku, sat next to each other in science class. So I'd like hang out with her at science class, and we'd chill and vibe. So yeah. Yeah, which, by the way, even like when we were at school, would try to avoid me as much as possible and try to avoid talking to me. I have a very sad life, guys. But yeah, no. They really, like, she tried to avoid me as much as possible, and I'm just like, you know, but it's really fine. If that's what she's got to do, that's what she's got to do. I don't want to pressure anybody into anything. But anyway, back on what I was saying. So, yeah, group Otaku and group Weeaboo, they didn't get along, and I just hang out with both of them, and that's when that's when my whole establishment crumpled. Everything crumpled. Down to just the minuscule dust of what it was before. It used to be a thriving utopia oasis. But then it just fell apart, okay? So Michael said that he was gonna leave and he was gonna go and visit his mom for like a week in Montana. And then he moved away and never came back. And then that was also around the time whenever like the crush story happened or whatever.
You cannot now believe that you will ever feel better. But this is not true. You're sure to be happy again, and knowing this, truly believing it, will make you less miserable now.
Thanks,
Abraham Lincoln.
I was just like talking about that. That's like the next part. So that's like when the entire thing crumpled. Because then Andrea and I were the only ones in the group, and it was really awkward because she knew that I liked her, and then the whole group fell apart, and I just didn't hang out with her anymore, and she like tried to avoid me as much as possible, and I got moved away, and my teacher sensed the awkwardness. I think she was trying to, you know, help me out. That's like my favorite teacher that's my favorite teacher in my classes, so yeah. And she like, I don't know if she was trying to set it up or something. I don't know if she knew or whatever. I've heard from like Reddit and stuff that it's pretty much plainly obvious when a boy likes a girl in your class. So I assume she knew, and then she sensed it was awkward. Because I kid you not, 2 days after I have to sit next to this girl. Actually, it was 3 days after I had to sit next with this girl, and it was really awkward, and we weren't talking. We were sitting as far away from each other as possible and stuff. My teacher changed the seating chart, so I think she knew. I think she low-key was like, I get you. So yeah, and she still sat in front of me in math class, because why not? Because yeah, we still did, because Miss Stoller doesn't notice these things. Miss S doesn't notice these things, and she's the worst teacher I've ever had. I hate her so much. But yeah, so yeah, and we don't talk at all, and her friend, Lily, that sits right next to her, that's distantly in the friend group, and Caleb, who is, friends with Lily, both know that we're awkward and know that I like her, keep trying to get us to talk. I don't know what Lily knows. I don't know if she likes me. I don't know, whatever. I know she still hasn't added me back on my friends list. On Insta, what's an Instagram? I don't know what social media it is. It's a weird one that nobody's ever heard of before. But she hasn't added me back still. And yeah. So, yeah. But anyway, back to like the whole friend thing. We're gonna backtrack it now. So, she didn't have a reason to hang out with me. She was avoiding me. So I didn't hang out with that group anymore because there was only 2 people in that group and it was me and her and she didn't want to talk to me. And then the other group that I had was much friends with her and they didn't like me and I ended up having Joseph, Savannah, Camden, Caleb, and Joseph. And those are my only friends. And now we're in a group together of like weebs and gamers and stuff. So come on, please, no. Okay. But anyway, back to what I was saying. So yeah, so that's what like happened, and just everything fell apart. I was very sad for a very long time. I'm just gonna actually like leave. I don't know, and then I'll just.
That's why I'm always there.
I don't know if it's copyrighted or not. 6 subscribers. I don't think it is.
Cry for me. Sitting all alone, I can see 1,000 miles away. Sitting all alone, I can see 1,000 miles away. I can see the man that made me what I am today. He has made me weep. He has made me moan and groan. He has made me weep. He has made me moan and took me from my home and left me all alone. Left my mother standing in the door. I left my mother standing in the door. With her hand on my head as her kiss fell to the floor. All my clothes is sewn, bones of gold.
Alright. My legs, my knees hurt from sitting in the weird position I was sitting. Alrighty. I'm gonna finish what I was saying now. So yeah, I was really sad for like a long time, which I feel like you would be after that. Like you lose 90% of your friends, and like the only friends that you have left are, well, they're actually really good friends. I'm not gonna say that they're bad because they weren't. They were great. they were great. But like, as I'm saying, also it's gonna not work. Okay, my computer's lagging and freezing and things. Okay, you know what? End process. We'll just go on my home screen. It'll be fine. But yeah, as you would be if you were, you know, like if you lost all your friends, your best friend, because Mike was like my best friend. Like we had each other's back to the very end, dog. Like we were ride or die. Like we'd both gladly take a bullet for each other. Why did I select that? I didn't even press that button. But anyway, so yeah, we were like, actually, let me just pull up my, so that you don't have to see that. I'll just put up like my whole screen on OBS, and then just like so. Okay, I guess we're playing this game now in the background. But anyway, so yeah, as you would be if, you know, your best friend moved away, your crush stopped talking to you, and you had 3 friends left after that, 4 friends left after that. And I was just really sad. I looked down all the time. I'd only wear black clothes. I wouldn't do anything in PE. I grew my hair out really long. I dyed it purple. Like, I'm just, like, literally, like, bruh. And I'm just, but yeah, no, I'm really sad for this year. I've gotten a lot over it now, a lot more over it than I was. Okay, this is not gonna work. But yeah, so, yeah, that's just, like, the aftermath of the story. Alright, well, I'm just gonna finish here, because I'm tired, and I couldn't do it, and I've talked about it, and, you know, we've been live for almost an hour, just trying to do the same thing. So I'm just gonna, like, end it off here, guys. You know, thanks for tuning in. If anybody watched at all, I really appreciate you. I'm very small as a YouTuber, right? Like, this is normal YouTuber territory. That's how big they are in size and in subscribers. And compared to them, with my 6 subscribers, this is how. Actually, I would venture to say that's how big I am. You know. So yeah.